check. 1, 2, 3. How's my volume for you?
Smidge low. But that's actually probably me. I adjusted volumes down the other day.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a new headset and I had it set a little too high last week, so it sounded pretty bad. So I turned it down because it was grainy.
Yeah, I've got the volume bar on you at about 75%, and I can hear you clear, so
Okay.
should be good.
Okay. Right on Twitch. Keep accidentally muting it.
Let me check Twitch.
Testing, check, check, 1, 2, 3. I think it's fine.
Oh, and say something again on it.
No. Were you able to hear that?
I heard myself extremely slightly, and I didn't hear you at all.
I can hear me. I'm wondering if it's something on your side. Twitch does tend to also turn the volume down sometimes.
Well, no, I can hear myself on your Twitch. I can't hear you.
Why can I hear me?
I do not know, but I cannot hear you at all on the Twitch. I even turned my volume way up on it.
That's... So I can hear you and myself.
You have your Twitch up and it's playing back on your end?
Yeah, I have it loaded. On my iPad.
That's interesting. How could mine just cut one voice out?
Did you filter me? I don't know.
Oh, no, I got it. I had to slam my head all the way up against my speaker, and I heard you kind of.
Well then why can I hear myself fine?
There actually might be a reason for that. Let me check something out real quick. Because I have a graphic equalizer on my computer that may be completely pulling your voice out.
Yeah, didn't that happen before when you said you didn't have any trouble going on? It couldn't hear me.
It could be. Hold on, say something real quick.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Apparently your voice falls right in the 400 to 1K range, and that's what I had down.
Oh, okay. So what's usually in that range?
Usually it, I want to say like pianos and stuff fall into that kind of.
So my voice is trilling like a piano.
Apparently. I don't know a whole lot about sound stuff. I just know what makes my music sound really good.
Oh, okay. You don't like pianos?
Apparently not.
Okay.
Then again, I don't listen to a lot of music with pianos.
Okay. Where did my minion go?
What's funny is that equalizer should not be affecting my main output at all. That should only be affecting headphones. Which is also weird because it is not affecting Discord. I can hear you fine on Discord.
I haven't heard from anyone else, so I don't know if anyone else has come in.
Womp womp. Well, what's that thing Soto says about 2 or more people?
Well, you mean Bible says that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Found him.
So there's one. A third will show up. Is that what that saying says?
Yeah.
I have arrived.
Hello, how
Sort
was?
of.
You have D&D tonight? How was it?
Yeah, it was a short session. At least 2 people were down, and the third had to go do something else. So at
Okay.
like partway through, most of the way through the session actually. So
I've been reading back through the one shot that we're going to be doing next week. Just to remind myself of it. Yeah. I mean, it should take us maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. Maybe it depends, I guess, on how into RP people get or whatever.
that's on Monday.
Monday.
Okay.
For you, Hayden is on Saturday, and it looks like
Hayden's
we
on Saturday.
we only have 3 players for Monday, so I might have to put an NPC in there because we don't have enough people.
Well, you can do it with 3 people. Just gotta.
What time is it Monday?
It starts while you're at work.
Womp womp.
What time is the Saturday game?
I forgot. Don't remember. But we've got 4 people for that one. But if people did end up wanting to play that more often and doing a campaign, what's your schedule look like?
Monday nights. Monday nights would be best.
At the time we have for Monday?
Yeah, because I'm actually starting to co-DM a campaign for another group
Another
on
one?
Saturday nights. Yes.
So I thought you were already doing one on Saturdays.
It replaced that one.
Oh, okay.
It replaced that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Same group, different campaign.
Okay.
Nerd.
and I'm gonna be code DMing that one.
Get all the cats on the roof.
I need something to knock over. Wee.
Yeah, I did that trying to get up there. I just jumped over it and went all the way down.
Nice.
I don't know. It might end up just being us again.
Right. Oh, where is everybody? Why aren't they here?
I don't know. They said that this would be a better night.
All right.
So I guess today would have been early release.
Yeah, that's
early
true.
access.
That's true.
But we're 2 weeks away now.
Not a big deal.
So I'm guessing everyone has to like be quiet on the content until actual release. That
What do you mean?
how it goes for people with early access.
Oh no, you can stream it immediately.
Oh, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
We've got play session that night and the service next day, I think.
yeah. The early access isn't an early access because everybody's gonna be on it.
Most people are gonna be on it. Yeah, that always.
The
It seems like it's gonna be crazy trying to pick up your quests because it's gonna be.
it's
like,
gonna be
It
gonna be a
is.
cluster.
It's gnarly.
It's gonna be brutal,
Yeah.
especially the queue time, just
Yep.
to log in.
Oh, really?
However,
Yeah.
queue times for dungeons are instantaneous.
Even
For everyone.
Yeah,
DPS?
for nearly
Yes.
everyone.
Only on the new content, though.
Yeah.
Old content's gone for like a month. Don't even think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, don't even bother trying. Except for like maybe dailies at some point.
Doubt it. It
About-
like
about-
maybe
Oh,
after
well,
2 weeks, dailies will
Yeah,
start
a
popping
week,
up
a
again.
week
People
or
are gonna
a week
be-
or two. Yeah.
People are going to be trying to level their new class, the stage and the.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it
then
starts
what's
at
it?
what, 70?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna be too hard.
They didn't say anything about changing the XP gains on that, did they, or are they slowing it down?
I'm not sure if they're actually reducing the XP gains. I'd have to check. I know
Well,
they're
as far
doing
as
the
I-
damage
They're-
squish.
Balancing out
Yeah.
something.
Damage squish.
Yeah, it's just a damage and stat squish. That's about it. XP should be the same.
Yeah.
In fact, they're more known for boosting XP than lowering it.
Well, good. I'd rather.
I mean,
boost it.
they might just make the numbers smaller. But they said everything's going to be about the same in terms of actual
About
gameplay.
actual time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they said they were. I think they said they were going to squish the numbers on, like how much XP is needed for each level because they're squishing everything. Somehow, but I may have made that up. I don't know.
I don't know. You'd have to take a look at it point by point. Like
They've done
once
it
they do-
before.
once they drop 6.0, they'll put out a patch note.
Actually, in general, I think the 1 to 50 was almost halved in total experience when they took the butcher knife to Realm Reborn.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
And I think they did this. Yeah, they
that
cut a
1.0
lot of that
or
up.
yeah, they cut a lot
Or
of stuff out.
2.0, I mean.
They put when they took the butcher knife to 2.0.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, when was that?
That was shortly after Shadowbringers came out.
Yeah, because for some reason that did seem like it was a lot shorter.
Yeah,
Because I played through In Heaven's Word and it seemed pretty long, but then I went back through later with another character and it was like, Doesn't seem to take as long this time. I remember doing a lot more like crap.
Yeah, they. I think it was a year after Shadowbringers came out, they finally did it, and they cut out like almost all the fetch and retrieve quests.
Mhm.
Well, there's still some in there, or at least there
That's what I
was
was
when
gonna
I.
say. There's
I
still a lot they could take out of Realm Reborn.
I mean, a lot of the fetch and retrieve quests, they are like, you know, hey, this is how you do this. You know, like there are a lot of ones in the beginning, and you know, there's also like story fetch and retrieve quests. I mean, they can cut out a bit more, but I don't know if they cut out too much, then it just becomes. It might
You know
become a
that
little too bare bones, you know.
you know that section between when you leave your first city and the section where you fight Ultima Weapon? They can cut everything out in between there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not sure about that.
The game should
There is a
literally
little
be
bit
log in,
between
do the
those two.
tutorial, fight Ultima Weapon.
There needs to be a game in there somewhere. Come on.
Because then you've got everyone wiping on that one because they don't know the mechanics.
Trial by fire.
Ah, that's true.
Maybe add if written Titan in between.
What about Garuda?
Nah,
You gotta have Shiva.
unneeded.
Oh, wait, Shiva's in the next one. Never mind.
That's just bulk content, unneeded.
Oh, then I guess it's just us for now. What do y'all want to do?
Where is everyone?
I've been trying to.
I don't know.
I'm surprised at the lack of Eevee.
She was on. Might be in the middle of something.
Yeah, I don't care what we do.
Yeah, I still got that. Still got that pre-expansion malaise.
Yeah. I also kind of burned myself out earlier today playing Halo.
In fact, I can't even. I haven't played the game in like over a week at this point. I think the last time I played was actually last week, last
Yep,
session.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been going through and playing some content I haven't finished yet. I've still got a bunch of dungeons I haven't done yet.
Hey Hayden, how big is that Halo download?
Pretty big.
Shit.
I want to say it's like 20 gigs.
I could probably handle that. I probably have to do it on like potato graphics though.
Honestly, I'd say it isn't worth it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a good Halo player. The last time I played it was 2, and among my friend group, I wasn't very good at it. And I just walked in and just mopped. Just absolutely rolled everybody.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm kind of concerned that the path that Halo has taken has made people really bad at the game.
Hmm.
They went a lot with the Black Ops style shooter stuff with all the super abilities and stuff like that, and everybody relies on that to get their kills.
Yeah, true.
Where I rely as exploding brain cases to get my kills.
Yep. Headshots.
Yeah.
DMR. Yes. DMR and battle rifle. My favorite game mode was always SWAT.
Yeah, I was playing the mixed bag of it, and just every round I would do a leaderboard every time, just top. And yeah,
Lovely.
battle rifle, scoping on the head, explode their head. Just I was like, that shouldn't happen with me in Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Like Call of Duty, sure, but not Halo.
Mm-hmm.
I
So yeah, what
don't
do you
like
want to do in Final Fantasy?
I don't like first-person shooters, so
Why not?
I can't see. I don't like not being able to see.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
So we can either help me get some dungeons done, or you can help me get my Arcanist to level 20.
I'm cool helping level the Arcanist.
Urkeist. That
The
should take long.
Arcanist.
Urkerner.
From Perkadaka.
Alright. Who's doing what?
You
You
want
want-
me to
you want-
oh,
You
you're
want
Black
tank or
Mage.
heal?
Oh,
Heal tank, I'll heal.
Yeah, I don't have a healer level of experience.
I am going to use Scholar because I want easy mode.
The Scholar is hard
how's
mode for me.
Scholar
I hate
easy?
Scholar.
No, at low levels it's easy mode.
True.
So I'm
It's like I don't have to do nothing.
level 18, so I don't know how long it'll take to get there. But
Not very.
Not very long. Not if we're
I
doing
just want to get to 20 so I can start doing the NPC. Because those queues are killing me. DPS, I hate it.
Well, let's do
Wait a
leveling
minute.
roulette.
Wait a minute.
What?
What?
Something just occurred to me. Right, you're a Scholar and she's an Arcanist.
Yeah.
Is it gonna, if we do low level, you're not gonna be
Yeah, it's
Scholar?
gonna level us down
Is
to
it?
her level. You won't be a Scholar. So would we have two Arcanists?
No. It doesn't do that with Scholar. You can do-
I've never
you can do
seen
low-
that situation.
Yeah, you can do low level Scholar.
Okay.
I've done it before.
So are y'all
That-
what you want to be?
And in fact, even if you're a summoner, it doesn't like downgrade you to a Scholar. I mean, to a downgrade you to Scholar. It doesn't downgrade you to Arcanist. So
I would hate to be downgraded to a Scholar.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially with Sage coming out. Rip.
I'm looking forward to Sage because I don't hate.
Yeah,
Paladin, so-
I'm looking forward to Sage too, but it's just gonna make Scholar completely pointless.
The only thing I'm looking forward to with Sage is not having to have Scholars heal my party.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. I hate you for it, but you're not entirely wrong. Oh god, my skills.
Oh,
Kill me.
wait.
Don't worry,
yeah,
I'll try.
I don't have.
Awesome.
Should probably turn grid on.
I already don't.
Yeah, that's
have
probably a
any.
good idea. Whee! I remember Hayden. I haven't played in
Oh,
a
are
week.
we
I
gonna
haven't
look
played
at the
Scholar in nearly
thing?
a month.
Hey, neither have I.
Yeah.
So
no,
I
we
guess
don't.
you don't care about the mechanics. Okay.
No, we don't. We'll just pick one when we get there.
And I don't have any AoEs right now. I don't think.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I hate not having an AoE.
I know. It's pretty sad. Oh,
Makes
wait,
this
I
almost
just got
painful.
something. Oh, and that was it. Okay.
I just realized that our only AoE, able person here is
Me, with
Hayden.
Unleash.
with Unleash. Literally
So
it.
wait, Black Mage should have at least one.
Nope.
AoE? Really?
Nope, not at this level. I think the next, the first AoE they get is like level 18 or something like that. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know.
No, yeah, they have the fire AoE, the low one.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I thought they
The
did.
crappy
I
one.
mean, he's not using it, but he has it.
Well, because it sucks. I've been playing Black Mage. It It sucks.
Wait, I may have just done an AoE.
What is this? Do I have an
I
AoE?
might have
Maybe.
one.
Wait,
Who knows?
AoE? What?
What is gouge?
I don't know.
Because
That was
I
my
have to
Gouge?
fill
question
up
forever.
those little dots to get it. The gauge.
Well, are you using topaz or using? You should be
Topaz.
using. You should be using
Well,
just the emerald
is it-
carbuncle.
well, it's what I had summoned.
Emerald carbuncle is your damage dealing carbuncle.
Okay.
It does have some AoEs, yes. I don't know if it has AoEs at your level, but it does have some AoEs.
Well, is it too late to change?
Yeah, you can change it right now.
In the middle of a fight?
You can change it, yeah, mid battle. There you go. Yeah, I'm not sure you
So,
have like a pet
Topaz
command.
is
Topaz is your magical ranged one. It has some. It's good on groups of enemies because it's got a couple of AOE abilities. I should probably heal you, Hayden.
yeah, probably.
In fact, I'll focus on healing when you explain this. That way, I don't have to think too hard. Yeah, Emerald, and by extension, the Garuda egg are your magical ranged. They do have a few AoE abilities. They have like 2 or 3. So they're good with like groups of enemies and trash packs. I mean, all of them have an AoE ability. It's just that Emerald Carbuncle has more than the others. So you get more consistent AoE damage with the Emerald one. Later, when you unlock Ifrit, the Ifrit Eggy, it'll be the one you use more for single targets, like bosses and stuff, because it deals out single target damage a lot more efficiently than the other ones. This is all, of course, will be
Yeah.
completely useless in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I haven't been working too hard on leveling.
Yeah, like all this information I know about Summoner, completely useless once Endo Archer drops.
I like how they gave Summoner so much love, and they were just like, "LOL, screw Scholar."
Yeah, fuck
They
Scholar.
did nothing
Sorry.
for it.
Sorry, seriously though. It's like all you get is what the in battle peloton. Oh yeah, great, thanks. I really
Yeah.
appreciate
well,
that.
I thought they
I had
did a lot.
always-
They just hadn't covered it.
No, they did nothing for Scholar. And I had always heard a rumor that Yoshi B hated Scholar, and now I know it's true.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he hated Scholar because it was Scholar, or if he hated Scholar because of the annoyance it made trying to just deal with the fact that Arcanist had 2 subclasses. I mean, 2 classes, 2 jobs, basically. God, I'm getting my D&D terminology mixed up with my Final Fantasy terminology.
Playing too much D&D.
Seriously.
I've been there's this British one that's I've been watching called High Rollers. I was actually watching that before I ever watched Critical Role.
See, I don't mind Critical Role. It's just that it made D&D very, very popular, and that popularity didn't. I mean, it helped. Don't get me wrong, but it was a double-edged sword because it did make D&D more popular, but it also made a lot of people expect D&D to be like Critical Role.
Yeah,
And
and
it's like,
expected your
no,
DMs to be that good.
no, no.
Or even like how
And some people get
dramatic
like
it was
really,
on. Ooh, I just leveled
and,
up one.
and some people get like really annoyed when they go to play D&D and it's not like Critical Role, and then they'll get really complaining. And it's like, dude, do I look like a paid voice actor? Do I sound like a paid
Yeah.
voice actor?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying don't expect me to be that good.
It's like you do realize that all those people on Critical Roles
Ah.
are like act for a living, right?
Can you act like a healer?
I am actually. I'm acting like a very good healer. See,
Oh, I should probably act like a tank and put on my
you
cooldowns.
you
Yeah,
you've been
maybe.
you have been healed. Bask in my glorious ability to heal you.
The tank that pulls the mobs into the boss chamber complaining
Yeah.
about heals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
right?
I was thinking. What I was thinking.
I can handle it. I can handle it. Yeah, it's all good. You're still alive. I haven't let you
Only
die
in
yet.
game.
I know. I know. Yay, he did. Whee.
So, Windlow, you there?
You know, if you go out of range of my fairy, it can't kill you. You know that, right?
And if you get out of line of
I
sight.
came back.
This is where my first time in the dungeon with other people, they kept getting out of line of sight. I couldn't heal them. First time was healing.
Woo! Hayden, you're killing me here.
I
Pop a
wish I had
cooldown,
Walking
dude.
Dead. I
Yeah,
popped the cooldowns.
I wish you had Walking Dead too.
So we survived. It was fine. Could have been worse.
Got a little closer though. I liked it when my fairy went to heal me for a second, and you were in the process of dying, and I'm like, no, stupid, heal the tank. Yeah, like now. Yeah, see, it healed me. It gave me priority, and you have less health. I mean,
Well,
I
you
guess it's doing. I
told
guess it's
me-
doing
The
it right.
fairy's sitting
You
there going,
told
"Don't pull
me."
the whole room, then."
Yeah,
The fairy's a
fairy's
true
acting
healer.
like a healer. Heal the
fairy's-
healer first.
The fairy's a true
'Cause
healer.
if the healer goes down,
I
everybody
love
goes
it.
down.
I love it.
That's what you told me. Heal yourself first.
I would like the ability for you to give priority to a certain individual for fairy heals. Like I just give priority to the tank.
Well, you can always position the fairy next to the tank and then just
Yeah,
walk out of range so it
that's-
doesn't heal you.
That's
Oh, baby.
but too much of a pain.
I see Window and Vivi, but I can hear
Yeah.
neither of them.
Can't hear them.
Yeah, same. I play Scholar to make my job easier, not harder.
I play tank to make everybody's job harder.
Yeah, well, I see that.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry I'm late.
You're doing Stasha.
You doing Sasha?
Uh-huh.
Are you guys just doing dailies then?
We're leveling up Coco.
Yeah, this is a roulette. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, leveling up Coco's.
Arcanist.
Yes, thank you.
I was well, just wanting to get it to 20 so I could do the NPC spot. Because the dungeons are torture right now as a DPS, especially since I'm used to healing.
Feel our pain again.
I need.
Oh,
I need.
I really like
What do I
Sage.
need?
I might
I need
switch
an
to
AoE.
Sage.
I need an AoE. That's what I need. Hey, Hayden, you mind not making my job too difficult now?
I only pulled one other group.
He pulled the trash into
Oh, here.
the boss fight, and then he complained.
There we go.
He
Let me
wasn't
make
getting
make
healed.
your job harder now. Tank, save me.
It
Save
ain't
me,
hard
Tank.
to press one AoE.
Save me. Save me, Tank. Save me.
Okay, I'll save you.
Don't make it my life hard because you're not. You two are fighting.
Quiet DPS.
You mean healer? Because I just healed you. You're welcome.
Enjoy that physic while it lasts. 'Cause it's gonna be
They're
really
gonna take
bad
it
real
away.
quickly.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't even see why they let summoner keep physic, because it's just garbage.
Well, it's not garbage in Sastasha.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
no.
garbage up like after level 50. It's garbage. Like up
Yeah.
to that point, it's somewhat decent. You know, to tide
Yeah.
yourself over or someone else if you really want to help out.
But it's not like Red Mage. It's not gonna do a good heal.
No.
No.
No. Vercure is actually a halfway decent heal. I don't know if they.
Especially when you can double tap it.
Yeah. Hey, Hayden, come on! Don't be lazy.
And don't complain about.
I mean,
having
true,
to
we
heal
are
them.
going for experience.
Wee.
Hey, I just leveled up.
Hey,
to
12
20.
points.
Made it to 20.
And I need to heal.
Yep.
It's all good. Uh-oh.
Oh, that guy actually is new.
Yeah, they're watching
Is he?
videos. Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to face plant that squid guy thing. Fish.
You got like level 40 gear on.
Well,
Why was he watching the cutscene?
I don't know. Maybe he just enjoys watching the cutscene.
that or they
Maybe he didn't know he could
haven't done the
skip
MMOC,
it.
or yeah, that you can actually skip it.
If you got into level 45 and you don't realize that you can skip a cutscene, there's just something wrong.
They're just not messing with the settings.
And that's for the auto skip.
That's just for the auto skip.
Oh.
He
Okay.
watched he actually watched the cutscene.
Oh.
But yeah. There is an escape button there.
Yeah.
Burn, burn, burn the.
Maybe
Wait.
he was using an excuse to go pee pee real quick.
Go ahead and limit break this guy.
Okay. You just
Really,
yeah,
Hayden? Really?
You didn't say who.
I was getting ready to. I got a bitter
Yay!
memory out of it.
Yay! So did I.
And Sora's gonna get like 3 commendations. Good job, Sora.
A bunch of gear too. I ain't taking any of that.
Yeah.
It's Window. I still can't hear you.
He's on mute, and
Hey, there you go. Level 22. We got you 2 beyond what you need.
oh, what? Wow, I went up 4 levels.
Holy crap!
Holy crap.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
See, I'm best tank. I pulled the whole place.
All right.
Did they give some
And
kind
my
of
fairy is
XP
best
boost?
healer.
Did they give some kind of XP boost because it's close?
I
to
don't know. I don't
ulti?
think so.
Well,
You know
there's-
what? They might
If
have.
you got the earring. Well, yeah, if you got the earring, if you got the sanctuary bonus, and then also what we got the heat of the battles on right now, or yeah, and then there's also
Yeah.
the
no,
extra bonus you get straight up from just doing
I've
all
got
of
my
the
food.
yeah. Oh, you got the food, and then
4 levels.
at that
so
level,
that
if
was
you're close to the level of the dungeon, then like it works a lot more in your favor. So
I can at least do the D squad now.
Yeah. That's always good for like DPS. Those queues are insane.
Yeah, I'm especially spoiled now because of the healer.
Oh yeah, that'll get you. That'll really get you.
Oh, he's a dancer now.
Wendell, why is your dancer more or your healer more provocative than your dancer?
I'm uncomfortable.
Alright, so what do y'all want to do?
We
Hit something.
blow something up.
You want to hit something.
Why do they get Black Mage lucid dreaming?
They get that?
What?
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they get that. I know, right?
Oh,
That's
they
just stupid.
do?
all casters get it.
I know, but they should make an exception for Black Mage. They should be like,
Well,
you don't need this.
I think they. Well, the benefit is that you can stay on fire longer. If fire's what gives you more damage.
No, because you don't regenerate any mana while in fire.
Don't?
While in astral fire. No, not at all. So
Then it's kind of useless.
it is extremely useless.
I mean, it makes your ice phase go faster.
Does it
Yeah,
reduce
but with-
your aggro?
But when you're on 3 stacks of ice, you basically instantaneously get your
Yeah, you
MP back
almost do,
anyway.
Yeah. Do you reduce your aggro when you get that on? Lucid Dream?
I was do. Nope, just gradually restores own MP. That's it. There's just no point.
It used to do the aggro. I think they took that out when they changed tanks to just
Yeah,
be aggro magnets.
yeah. They basically dump tanks down. They dumbed down the aggro system, actually. It used to be a lot more complicated than it is now.
Did you notice that when they dumbed the game down, a bunch of WoW players showed up? Just saying, that's quite the coincidence.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
And
I mean,
another
why?
we can do that we haven't done before. PvP. Let's
Oh,
do PvP.
I don't
I
even
would
have
love
anything
to
set up
smash
on
some
that.
faces in.
I'm have to. I don't even have my PvP hotbar set up.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
the cool
even
thing
have
about
anything set up for
PvP
that.
is you can queue in as any class and change class midway
Yeah.
through, and you're the one you queued in with gets the experience.
Yeah.
So you can
but
have
I don't
one
even
focus
have.
PvP.
I don't
Yeah.
even
Well, we can
have
go to Wolf's
hotbar set up.
That's great, but I still gotta set up my hot bars.
to the Wolves Den, you guys. Let's do it.
I don't even remember the last time I played PvP.
You gonna teach?
It's been a while.
I know nothing.
So
Oh, it's easy.
step
You just
one-
run in and hit things.
Step
Yeah,
one
pretty
of
much.
Wolf's Den.
Oh wait,
Because
what's
Wolf's Den will
this?
give you access to using the
What's
PvP
this
hotbar. Or at
blue
least you can
quest
see
over
it.
here? Do I need this blue quest?
Ethereal manipulation.
Maybe. I don't
Move,
know.
remove it all.
So for those of you that haven't gotten your hotbar set up, go to character, and under character, there's like by gold saucer at the very bottom, it's PvP profile, and then just do a quick little read for all these different actions, and put them in places that you think you'll use them.
Well, I'm not even where you are right now because I was just unlocking Rival Wing. Okay, now.
Okay, where's the PvP menu again for PvP
So
profile?
character,
Here we go.
and then
Here
go
we
all
go.
the way down, and it's
I
gonna
found it.
be one of the. There you go, bottom 3.
Profile. Okay, what am I doing?
You gotta make a hotbar for PvP since it changes the hotbar. It's gonna be like similar, but not exactly
Similar.
similar. Yeah.
It changed where everything is. Ugh.
I'll take Mana Ward. Yes, thank you.
I'm totally gonna fail this, by the way. Just saying.
And how do you
Ah,
change? How do you change class?
Why? Why, game? Why?
Come on, come on. Accept my duel.
Wait, I accepted that. Why didn't it duel?
Are we? Cause we're in a party? Or
Wait, what?
You could be in a
Oh, it's
party
just-
and still have duels.
What the heck?
Oh my goodness. Was it because I was running away?
I have to.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
was running away.
I don't
my
know.
bad.
Oh, it just automatically does it. Wow. Yes, thank you.
what?
There
What
we
is
go.
this?
Lost.
The auto rotate.
Ooh. Ooh. Yes, please. Can I get this in regular game?
That just stunned on me.
Oh, so it added my combo to auto rotate? Is that what? God, it's so confusing when you move all my stuff. Now I don't know where.
You get EXP from PvP, right?
Yeah.
I am going to suck, but
I beat Vivi like she owed me money.
Yeah. You don't one-on-one on tanks.
How do you change your
Or
class?
like against tanks. Because it's just impossible to burn them down.
How do you change your
Anokian got
class
Thunder
in here?
Thunder
Because my
2.
hotbar's gone.
Yeah, you gotta make a new hotbar.
Reeves.
Like PvP profile.
No, I mean my class changing hotbars are all gone. So I guess I have to dig out the old method.
Thunder 2. Wait, did I have Thunder there? No, I have Thunder there. Freeze was here. No, Fire was there. Freeze was here.
Eden, why are you so mean?
Okay, screw this.
I may have PvP'd a little bit.
A little bit, I'd say, yeah.
Okay.
I was wedged right up between Windows butt cheeks that whole time.
Oh, what are you playing as?
Dark Knight.
Oh,
This isn't. I don't even main Dark Knight in PvP. I'm gonna end up switching to Pally when we go in.
think I have my Gunbreaker. Yeah, I have my Gunbreaker PvP set up a little bit.
My Arcanist is too low to do anything.
Yeah, it needs to be level 30, I believe.
That's not helpful because everything I have is 80 or 22.
And yeah, well, let's just get you used to PvP, because once we you figure it out, then you can just start it and switch over inside. Because you won't be using Arcanist anyways. Because to be honest, Summoner is one of the most horrible job to go into PvP as.
Oh yeah, I was just
What
seeing
about
if I
White
could
Mage?
level it some more.
White Mage a lot of people use, but you're also gonna make it a target on your head. Like people will straight up just put target White Mage.
Yeah, white mages are just killed instantly. My dragoons.
Yay!
All healers will get that, but people like to go as White Mage just because it's a bit more simpler to understand.
Fuck
I
me then.
just
Okay,
really don't like how
gonna
everything has been rearranged.
swap this around. Foul. Get a foul. Foul. Actions and traits. Cause this is like level 80 stuff. I've never used this before. Xenoglossy. Polyglot. Freeze. Is there like a fire that we flare? Yes. Okay, and they act a lot different too. Okay. I see how it is. See how it is.
So Clay, you figured it out?
Huh?
You figured it out a little bit?
I'm rearranging everything because it decided to rearrange everything from the way I'm used to. So I'm annoyed.
Yep. I get it.
Okay, Calm Meteor. Do I gotta like target for something for Calm Meteor? Okay. No, PvP profile. Calm Meteor.
Also, Black Mage, to be honest. Casters in general, except for Red Mage, are they're pain in the asses to go in. As PvP. Because you have to stop and cast. Like in front lines, we'll be going in, or at least front lines. You'll be running around a lot. Like it's just constant running. And the second
I remember that.
Yeah, the second you see like a group of people, don't even think that you can, handle it. You go with the mob. So you stay with your group and you run away from other groups.
Okay, so basically I'm staying with you guys.
Yeah, so the more mobility the better, especially if you're not used to PvP.
It's been a while.
I've never done it.
It's been a while.
I've never done PvP.
Okay, what am I looking at here? How does this work? Step. Okay.
How you two doing over here?
No. Why did I do that?
I won again.
If I remembered how to do any of this, I could kick your butt. I don't remember how to do any of this.
You do not want to go against me when I'm barding as PvP. I play really, really dirty, and it's not a fun time.
Are you playing Bard?
Yeah, I'm on bard right now.
Okay. Uh. Uh. Uh.
How many try you as Bard?
Okay.
I'm gonna fail because I'm poo poo at this.
Let's what? What? What?
Why you? How? How is this possible?
Okay. But it wasn't.
Does Bard get extra buffs or something?
No, I just know how to play it really well.
Oh.
I love PvPing with bard. I put an arrow in your foot and run circles around you.
No, I was trying to. I mean, I don't. I was trying to see if I could get out of your range, but you're stalking me.
Honestly, you had a better shot than Window had, because Window is melee and it's just like snare, 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 backflip, snare,
Yeah.
snare, snare.
Okay. All right. Fan dance. What's the yellow one? Standard.
Standard and technical step.
No, I'm looking for pirouette on. What the hell turns into pirouette? Is it Fan Dance 2?
I can't remember. I haven't done bard PvP in a while.
Alright.
Or not bard.
Wait a
anything, I mean.
No, can I get something simple here? Okay, I can't remember what I.
Oh, that one's a ranged one.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna smoke real quick before we jump in.
This is messing me up because I'm used to just doing the rotations. I can use that more often. That's nice.
Okay. Problem is, they've changed up a lot of stuff since I've done PvP last. Let's see.
So how do you get more medical kits? Where are those?
What?
So it's a 3 charge. And then there's like a cooldown before you get another one.
Oh, it's a charge. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ver Stone and Ver. Okay, so they're quick
And those
cast.
charge decently quick, so use them when you got them. If you're starting to
So-
dip down in health.
Oh, so I have to
Okay.
choose between.
Scatter. Okay. I'm getting it. Engagement. What does engagement do? It's melee. It's within melee range. So basically, core, engagement, do my combo, and there we go. And Phantom Dart. What does that do? Set. Oh, okay. As a ranged ability. So it says here, you get more damage done to you. Meteor. Basically the LB.
Okay, I'm back.
Or Holy.
Hi, back.
Oh. Don't worry about me. I'm just sitting here being inept.
I'm still figuring out my skills because they're different.
Oh, that's gonna mess me up. Medical kit. Medical kit. Yes. Kit. Phantom Dart can go right there. Bolt. I want bolt up here.
I just challenged Window to the endless duel.
What?
Paladin versus White Mage.
Oh,
Neither
no.
of us will ever die.
You can do it.
Prize.
So if I want to actually do this, do Star Dive, I just need to come in here.
In Moulinier. Alright, I think that's everything. And I can do a little bit of healing too. The dual cast is a little bit
Chris, bye, mate.
what? 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 I don't have an
Bye,
EMP.
mate.
I don't have an EMP. Where are you?
Bye, mate.
I
Over
suck.
here, get into
You're
the-
gonna beat me.
I suck too.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm a
Yeah.
girl. I don't know how to play games. Come on.
Yeah, okay. I believe that, sure. Okay, fine.
Oops, I'm pressing wrong button. Okay.
My MP
request.
is depleted though. Okay, fine. It doesn't heal my MP. It doesn't heal my MP. What? Yay.
So how do these matches go?
Apparently for eternity.
Well, those two for sure. I mean, if you can overwhelm one with damage, one may be able to. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my health. I wasn't
Are
paying
you both
attention.
playing Red Mage or what?
Oh
No.
no,
What are you playing, Davey?
Mechanist.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Ah.
Oh. My potion.
Ah!
You said my potion.
Ah! I pulled that out of my ass.
Good
I'm
job,
done.
you.
That was extremely close.
Didn't you almost just killed each other?
Yeah.
It looks like. gonna be right back.
Are you two finished yet?
We're near done.
They're never gonna.
I completely forgot that I have Machinist and Dark Knight on here.
Wow, you do a
Woo!
surprisingly large amount of damage.
Oh. I'm gonna go sit in a corner
What?
until my heart stops racing.
Huh?
Coco, come play with me.
How do you do it?
Press buttons.
You just fight? Oh.
Request a do. Damn.
And you're just gonna run away from me?
Yes, that's exactly what she's gonna do. Although, Dragoon, you have a better fighting chance because you can leap onto her. And also, don't you have the damage heal?
Wait, where is it? I have to find it. Yeah. I'm still learning where all my stupid buttons are.
I defeated someone. I'm really bad at
pick
this.
the newbie.
No! What I have there? No, that was dark. Never mind. Blue dark. That's a recast? Oh, never mind. I'll take dark. Yes, I want to save changes. Wouldn't have made changes if I didn't want to save them. Save changes. I cannot execute command during combat. Who's fighting Strike and Dummy?
You just have to reset the thing.
I think Mana Ward. Ugh. I want more survivability. Getting that boost in mana couldn't help it either. I couldn't hurt either.
All right, are we all ready to go in?
No, because I died almost immediately.
It's okay.
Yeah, you'll do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trust me. Dying is kind of part and parcel.
And what's the point? What's the goal here?
we go to gather points. Make those gather points our own, or like I don't know what do we call them. We follow the mob. Try your best to not die.
It's King of the Hill. Don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But you will die.
I'm
Just
gonna
try to
immediately
die less.
Die.
Just
Okay.
try to die less than the enemy. Oh, and mounts are usable.
Oh yeah, so make sure you put the mount on your top bar. Mount roulette.
Oh no, I'm gonna pick a specific mount.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Pick a very specific mount.
Oh yeah, I guess the smaller mounts are better. Just
Yeah,
because,
pick the smallest mount you can.
Because they're not as easy to pick out.
I think I got one of the smallest mounts in the game, honestly.
Smallest ones I got is the Porksy. Although the
mine's smaller.
Snowman pretty good too.
Mine's smaller.
I'm gonna use the crab mount.
No. He might actually be smaller than that one.
Are you going in as Dragoon Coco?
Yeah, it's the only thing I have set up. I don't have the
Okay,
patience
so-
to set up another one.
I'm gonna mark out healers. Your all-going goal is to jump back there, smack them really hard, and then jump back.
Kill the healers.
You don't want to kill them. You want to make them heal themselves instead of the party. Because if you stay long enough to kill them, you're gonna get killed. So you just jump in, go whack, 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 and then jump out.
Yeah, it's a lot of watch the flow, the ebb and flow of people. The second you start seeing your other party members running away, you retreat.
Yep.
If you see a big mob of your party members going in, you follow. There's
Staying
usually
alive
some team
is
leader that will have like macros to be like go to point whatever, go to center, go to whatever. Just follow along with that. But yeah, Frontlines is nice because you kind of get lost in the mob. So even if you're not like the greatest, you can get a flow of it and feel, okay. So long as you're just following.
So do I have to
ebb
do
and
whatever we're
flow.
doing? Because I'm the leader, or what?
Yes.
What do I do?
Launch the thing.
How do I launch the thing?
Oh, so Duty Finder, go to, what is it? It should be
PvP
daily
and then...
challenges. Yeah, Frontline.
Oh, is that daily challenge? Yeah, that is daily roulette.
Yeah.
It's locked.
Oh, we need a healer, a tank. I thought. Well,
No,
we can.
That doesn't apply. Somebody doesn't have it. Oh, you can only have a 1 to 4 party for it,
Lame.
which is really,
Doesn't
really
make
dumb.
sense.
Yeah, because it's parties of 8.
Have fun.
Heavy.
I gotta eat anyway.
Womp womp.
No, Wendo. You get in because I gotta eat.
Windows like
Invite Window
Back to
back.
window.
He's leaving.
No, stay here.
No.
Don't be like that.
Do the trade
Ah.
thing.
No, I can't eat.
Now you can't eat.
womp
Well, no,
womp.
I've actually been eating.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotta go to sleep.
Have a good night.
Alright.
Thanks
Night,
for
window.
Night, dude.
So are you one back at the party then?
Didn't leave.
Eating.
Go ahead.
I kind of felt bad
Okay.
for the duel with Window because I was literally chasing him into corners and just beating him.
Well, I died pretty instantly.
Yeah, see, your
'cause
strategy,
he kept running away.
your strategy for doing that with Red Mage would have worked really well if Red Mage didn't have both a closer and a
I expected you to come out the gate with your melee rotation. I don't know why. Had I kind of prepared better, I probably would have killed you and you wouldn't have gotten that huge chunk off me with the melee rotation.
Yeah, I can't start off. I can't start out.
Yeah, there was no reason for me to think you were going to, but I did. So I immediately rooted you, and then I was like, oh, he's just gonna melee me here in a minute.
Hey, is sprint different from dash? Can you use sprint?
No, there's no sprint.
It's a bolt.
Yeah, you have bolt.
Okay, because I got a sprint on my hotbar right now, and it's up. So I was like, I don't remember being able to use that. Bork.
Yeah, my dogs are fighting right behind me.
Bork. Alright. So yeah, go ahead and start us up.
We're in the queue.
We are.
Oh, we're in a queue? Okay.
No insta queue.
Well, it's front
Chris.
line. It doesn't move. What?
Fight me while we wait.
It's usually a chunk of people they have to gather anyway. It's like, is it 72 people? Is it like 3 teams of 8? Or how is it broken down? Per alliance or a grand company? Hello?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying not to die here.
Okay, 24 players in an alliance, allowing for a grand total of 72 players in a single battle. So yeah, it's 72. And then 24 for alliance. So, is that 4 teams of 8?
I don't know.
Is that correct math?
I'm trying not to die here. And failing miserably.
Oh, it's 3 teams of 8. There we go. You can do it.
Nope. Screw you. Alrighty.
You better run.
Yeah, I died. You're
Beat the
just
brakes off you.
Oh, don't even go there. I had you going a little bit.
No, that one time you got my life really low, I still had 3 potions.
It's okay.
You can't use that
At least you're
potion.
better than
That potion's on a cooldown.
Yeah, and I still had 3 left when I beat you.
Oh, you can. Oh, I'm an idiot.
What?
You were only using it once.
I was only using it once. I saw the timer. I was like, oh, it's on a cooldown. I can't use it again. I'm an idiot.
No, it's a 3 use.
Kill me. I could have been spamming potions. Dang it.
How long's the cooldown?
It was like 18 seconds.
Yeah, it's
15
pretty
seconds.
quick. You get a charge, every 15 seconds on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's not accepting?
People who enjoy causing others pain.
The PvP queue is pretty slim at night. The best times I get it is like 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Alrighty, time for my mount. My mount.
Okay, I don't know what we're. Can you fly in here? No.
No.
About the same as the Borksy.
No, mine's a little small.
No, I'm lower to the
Oh,
ground.
actually, yeah, it's. Actually, yeah, it is.
The crab's
That's pretty
small,
close.
Looks smaller.
Crab people, crab people.
Yeah, I think the crab is smaller than the Borksy.
The crab is actually a little smaller, yeah. Well, of course, her character model's smaller than mine too. So
That is true.
Yeah.
yours and yours and mine are
Laravel-
about the same. All right, where are we going?
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
How many dragoons
lot.
do we need?
I still don't know what
Oh,
we're
my
doing,
gosh!
so-
Wow.
Straight to the center.
I was helping out with that one. Can you like? No, you can't. See, I always played on the ice map.
Yeah, I prefer that one. This one's okay. It isn't bad.
Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I
I
doing?
have no idea what I'm doing.
Do not
Kill
dive that.
people.
Hold back
Don't
until our
touch
things
us.
pop.
On our face.
Ah, well, I'm
Just-
about to die, so I'm dead.
Well, yeah, we have no healers. Well, now we do.
Died immediately, and now I have to.
Oh,
fly
we got
back.
absolutely raffle stomped out the gate.
Yeah,
We got completely rolled. I'm still up here fighting, but we're not going to get a lot of points off this.
Rope.
Yeah. Okay, back out of the top if you're still up here. Who's in the lead?
Not
Flames
us.
it is.
Actually, it's Twin Adder. Twin Adder's in the lead.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, barely. Okay, go punch the adders.
There's a naughty green boy.
Coming. Ah!
Come back here, fight me. Oh, uh-oh. I'm alone.
Where'd you go?
Aiden, no.
What is this? What is this ring?
We just took a point. No! No! Screw you! No! No! No!
Well, I'm dead again.
I'm dead.
Yeah, their
I'm
whole
so dead.
crew was coming up that side.
But
I was down there at the
I'm
bottom fighting
so
them.
Completely clueless on what even is happening right now.
We're getting hurt. We're getting hurt.
Besides dying,
We're getting-
that's all
we're
I
getting
know
stopped.
What's happening?
We're getting rolled like a Christmas joint.
Yeah, we're getting. Ooh, it's bad. It is. I feel like it's my fault. Okay.
Well, we're getting double teamed. The Flames and Adders are both attacking us.
And we got some newbies here too. I see.
Well,
Mhm.
besides me, I can't even.
Yes.
Can't
We've
even
got a lot
select
of
anyone to
newbies.
attack them. It's like all it's selecting are my own people.
I'm going to switch to White Mage. Because our healer is a dumpster.
Well, the healer's new, I think.
Dang it! I just died again.
Yeah, it can happen a lot. Oh, everybody's packing at the bottom there.
Ah,
We're
wreck.
gonna have Sinner coming up here in a minute.
Yeah. Really? I'm not seeing
Oh no, I got whipped.
I said here soon, not yet.
So remind me again of the point of this game.
it.
To
To not
beat the
lose.
brakes off the bad guys.
Yeah, well.
So you see how there's the 3 grand companies on the side. There's like a total points that we have currently, and we are.
They're
Are we
trying to
maelstrom?
they're trying to take our,
Wow,
our
we're
thing.
really sad.
Yeah, they're pushing in on our base.
So we have
Yeah,
to
they're
protect
pushing
this
on
flag.
our base.
that what we're doing?
We should be taking
Kinda.
other flags, but yes, at this point, it's kind of like
Yeah.
let's. Why can I not select anybody?
I can't either. That's what I'm saying. I can only select my
Yeah.
allies, and then I just die.
Tap. Tap, 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 tap.
There we go. Okay, it was being stupid. I had
Well,
to
what are you supposed to do? Because
sheath,
I can't
sheath
do
and
it.
redraw my weapons. I had to sheath and redraw my weapons, and it won't let me attack a target that's currently on a mount for some reason.
Center.
Center? Gotcha.
Center.
Dude, I suck. This is gonna take some practice.
Yeah, you gotta play it a lot before you get used to it.
Okay, what's with the drones? We gotta kill those?
Yeah, you get points for those.
Like
Oh, kind of like
what
with
is it?
the.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the
with the
points are
crystals and the other
multiplied
ones.
by. Yeah. They're multiplied by how many points on the lower you have at the time.
Oop, I fell.
So what you really want is to be coming up here holding 3 or 4 points and then killing drones. But
I see
we're
you say
just
it on
not gonna
accident.
win.
Hey, I think I killed someone. Sweet.
You did it. I'm so
See
proud
how
of
much
you.
longer you stay alive when the healer's actually healing?
Well, I can't select anything but my own allies again.
Yeah, but at least you're still alive. Chris!
Ah,
Uh-oh.
dead. Yeah, sorry.
Why did you go that deep in?
I went in for a kill.
Yeah, well,
got
you got a
greedy.
kill.
I got greedy.
Oh, there was a kill, all right.
Yeah, it was me. I got it.
We need to back out of this, but our team is just like, well, let's go run in the center. Nope, I'm backing out of that. Whoever dies, dies. We need to go take control.
Yeah, we are. We have 2 right now.
Mhm. We need to punch
Yeah,
adders.
actually,
is
we
what
have
need.
3.
Where did you go?
Yeah.
We did punch
I died
adders. We
again.
took.
Oh, yeah.
We took
Well,
one
they're
of their
taking
points.
it back now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we held quite a bit there for a second.
There's the dragoon.
Maelstrom's getting wrecked.
Adder.
No.
Oh, we're back on Adder's point. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm a butterfly.
Fantastic. Alrighty.
Yeah, we're
Wait.
holding one of Adder's and one of Flame's points, so that's
Yeah.
nice.
So where
I say
are
we take
y'all
this other
now?
adder's point. Take this other
That's
adder's
their
point.
that's their home point.
So
They're gonna spawn on that. Yeah.
We-
Screw it. They're already dealing with the the flames, so yeah, whatever. Back off that point immediately though, because they're gonna come
Yep.
flying out. We do not want to get into the tussle between flames and adders on the other side.
why is
Well,
everybody following me? I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's a bunch of people following me. Stop following me.
we should go take the flames. The flames home point.
It's over here.
It's the north.
Bottom right.
Whee!
Never mind.
Oh,
was
you got a
thinking
little
of-
bit of fall damage.
What the? Oh, that says black mage. I thought that said blue mage for a second. I was
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
be like,
All right. I was
what?
like, okay, we're gonna get wrecked.
Well,
All right, I'm taking out the black mage.
I'm getting the heals. I'm doing the healies. If nothing else, we're distracting. Uh-oh. 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 I'm dead. Run.
Nope.
We're not gonna take it, but... Uh-oh. Center's up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got
As soon as you die, go center.
I'm taking out as many as I can. Okay, I killed some. Finally.
Okay.
Yay!
Ooh, it's calling me right now. Mid's
Oh,
up.
4 seconds. Mid. I don't think we're gonna make it in time. Oh, this one's the 2-phase one. I think we destroy the outside ones and a center one. Uh-oh, time to run away. Let Flames and them kill each other. Run down.
Okay. That works for me. I like running away.
Yes, run away. We're still holding the majority of points. Our whole team is still in center. I'm gonna go
We
push
just need
Flame
to-
point again.
We need to come in here with like an entire alliance and just be like taking flames.
Yeah, I'm going for Flames again.
I'm going for flames. Yeah, I'll go for flames.
Their whole team is in the center. Like, okay, please get point. And we can run right over to Adders after.
Yeah, let's do
What
that.
are we- How do we get
Be mounted up
points?
and ready to run. Uh-oh.
What
Are we fighting?
doing?
Who is
Somebody's
this? What is
here.
this thing?
That's a Dark Knight.
Yep.
He's invulnerable. What the hell?
Yeah, they've got a couple invulnerabilities for them. Uh-oh.
I'm ready
Uh-oh,
to
they
die
are attacking
again.
me hard. That's
Yep.
okay.
I'm down.
We held their point for a minute. Although we do need to go deal with Adders taking the top.
I don't see how you even know what's going on.
Because I'm watching the map.
Yeah, they're taking. Yeah,
Yeah,
taking the
take
one right
that
above us.
top left point. We got a good chance to pinch him on it too.
Oh,
Yep.
oh. The flames are moving in on our
Yeah.
territory.
Yep, run right to that other side now.
Yep.
Full south. This is
Man, we should get
generally how
zoom
this
out.
map plays, is you just pop back and forth between the extra point. Right after we take this, we're going to have to head center again. Oh no, I think we're probably going to be out of time. We almost made a comeback on it.
Center.
Yeah, go center. I think there's one more that's going to pop. I don't remember the exact times, but
Ah, crap. They took the other point.
doesn't matter. If we take center, it's fine. Although them picking our guys off going up isn't good.
Y'all going center?
I think it's at the 5 that center pops, but I'm not positive.
Where is everyone? I can't see.
Ah.
Yeah, we might have time to take this one. Yep. After this one, yeah, center now for sure.
Ah,
Vivi, you got a solo up there, right?
sure, I can do it. No, please.
We're on the way. They haven't popped yet, have they?
Yeah, they have.
Oh.
Okay, they did as I was running away.
Yeah, I knew we should have gone up there earlier. It happens. Okay, evacuate.
Just got up here.
No point in being
Okay.
up here anymore.
Go straight to the southern.
Splat.
Yep.
Man, we went from completely sucking to not doing horrible.
No,
So
we're
there's that.
straight up contending now.
Oh gosh, I got hit by a gunbreaker. Meanie.
What?
Uh-oh.
I'm slowed down by something. What is
Oh, you're
this?
targeting me.
Stop dying, BB. I like that. Hey, you don't hit my friends.
Put this guy in his place. You're dead place.
That's a dead
Boom.
gunbreaker.
I just killed it.
Yay!
Stop it.
We gotta go take back the adder point. Top left.
We
I love my crab mount.
Oh, never mind. We got it.
how do you get the crab mount?
Ishgard restoration.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Where are we supposed to be going?
What is going on here? Why are they came down from the top on our side? I don't know why. I don't know what this tactic was. It was kind of dumb though. South. They're trying to take south.
South.
Yeah.
It looks like they're battling it out in the north.
Mm-hmm.
Bard, why you being mean?
Yeah, they're gonna
No,
take north.
I'm gonna get over. I'm just gonna get murdered. At
I
least
don't care about
distracted
north.
them.
I want to make sure we keep our point.
No, what I'm saying is I'm at northeast.
Oh yeah.
They're taking northeast.
Oh, the adders. Yeah. we're gonna have to
Northwest.
run. Run on it. Our point control was like on point. We just missed the objectives in the center. Had we caught the objectives a couple of times, we probably would have won. Wow,
Are
they
we
ran away.
are we gonna get another spawn?
No, I don't believe so. I think the last one is at like 5 or 4 or something like that. And south again.
They took south.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's just how it plays.
don't go north, go south. Why are all these people going north?
I don't know, because adders are not in the lead. Like, I understand doing that if somebody's got a hard lead.
I don't even really have a soft lead.
Oh, I thought we
Wait,
had team here.
Boom.
Ta-da! We're wieners.
Okay, we should just say south. We got a huge group up
Yeah.
north.
Yeah, we need to stay south.
Let's just say, oh, objectives.
Oh, there was another one.
Let's go for it.
As long as we're holding these points, if we get those objectives, we might win.
We might actually win this.
Yeah, holding 3 points is pretty good when you get the objectives. If we make it in time. 10 seconds. And our whole team's going up now, so we might roll this. Push over into their sides. Get their objectives as well.
Oh no, they had a bunch of. Yeah.
I think we did quite a bit. Oh, we almost caught up on that. Uh-oh. Sorry, Coco. I was trying to heal you. Oh. Might as well punch him in the face now.
We've lost our spots wherever.
I just died. I figured. Screw it. Die.
We lost all our positions.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing gonna change the end of this. We might as well
Yeah.
just kill them. stack some bodies for compensation.
Hey.
Wasn't
You
bad.
worked it. It's fine.
So what were we? Storm?
What?
What were we?
Yeah, we were Maelstrom. We came in last, but we had a very bad start.
Hey, was I top
Are
in
we-
deaths?
Are we leaving or what?
Yeah, I left out.
Who was top in deaths? I think it was me. Oh no, I wasn't.
Was
Yay!
it
No,
I
you
didn't die
guys
the
didn't die
most.
nearly as much as some of the other people.
Yeah.
I saw a tank on C team that was just riding the floor the whole time.
That's not how tanks do. And with these wolf marks, you can buy fun stuff.
How do you see
Yeah, the
how
glams here
many
are pretty
wolf marks
sweet.
you have?
Mm-hmm.
It's under currency.
Oh. Where do you go to
Battle, I think.
mend
Yeah,
and all
battle.
that stuff?
Yeah, I don't expect to get good at this anytime soon. This is definitely going to take a lot of practice. And finding a niche. That's another
Well,
thing.
I
Each
think I'm
class
gonna
plays
call it a
very
night.
different.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta find my niche. Meow.
Hi, cat.
I'm watching this paladin chase a ninja around and just beat the brakes off him.
Ooh.
Just absolutely beating that ninja stupid.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed because it's late and I am tired.
Alright.
And I need to get
Bye-bye.
up tomorrow. I gotta
Bye.
go somewhere. Good night, all.
Night, kids.
Alright, thanks for coming.
Night.
Well, I guess I'm gonna slide out too. We got church tomorrow at 1, right?
It's 4 Eastern, so
Yes, so 1.
okay.
Alright. I'll be
Thanks.
around. Yep. Catch you later, Coco.
Alright, thanks Twitch. Thanks for watching.